Hello, welcome back to Spy Money. I'm going to show you the bot actually taking trades. This is from Thursday the 25th at midnight, which would be 12 a.m. Thursday morning, through Friday at 4 o'clock. And we have different settings and things that we use in here. We have found that there are different times that trade better than other times, and in the bot you can actually set that up. So if you wanted to not trade from, say, the opening is really volatile and a lot of times not good to trade, and at the opening in U.S. market is 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, so you can actually turn that off from then till, say, 10 o'clock or whatever you want to do. Those aren't the times in this bot, but we do share that. Whoever owns one of the bots, we share those settings with everybody to help everybody make the most money. So I'm gonna go ahead. I've got this on playback, of course. It's not real money. It's actually a Saturday, and I'm just running on playback from Thursday 12 a.m. till Friday 4 p.m. And let's go ahead and turn it on and see what happens with it. So we got it turned on. Okay, now I'm going to show you right here that this, when it's red, that is a bad trade, and it's got, our stops in place. And then when it's green, that's a good trade. Now right here it says minus $675. That is how much you are down at this moment. But as the bot goes, you're going to have a bad trade here and there. You're going to have good trades. The whole idea is to get through the whole day and have more good trades than bad trades. So we'll go ahead and turn it back on. Now I'll pause this right now, and you can see that there's some places in here that you're saying, well, shoot, that would have been a good short. Well, it didn't hit the strategy. This particular bot is called the Topper, and I don't go into what the strategy is, but I just go into what the bot does, and unless it hits the strategy that this bot works off from, it will not take a trade. So, and then there's also some time frames that it'll stop. So right on through here, we've got some times turned off to where it wouldn't take a trade. And honestly, I can look at this and I know the strategy, and I can see where this would have made some money in a couple trades in here. But overall, we have found at certain times it's not good. This over here is actually the times that it was allotted to take trades. But it never took a trade because it never hit the strategy. So we'll turn it back on. And also over here, you can see that there's $300. That's how much we've made, less commissions. So that's how much we're up right now. Now we're up $25.50. And you can see it is about 10 o'clock at night on Thursday. Now it's on Friday morning. So now we're up $9,000, $91.6250. And you can see how we have back-to-back green trades, the strategy working. And back over in here, you had another green one. And look at that long trade I had. It worked off of the profit targets that we use. And again, we have found that there's certain profit targets that work best for the bot. And it seems like overall, on the average, they work really well. So we're up to $9,037.50 now. Now we're up $97.87.50. We're up over $10,000 now. That's in less than 2 days actually. So this is at the end of the day, and we've got our bot set to where it doesn't take any more trades when it comes after 4. We don't want any more trades after 4. When you get after 4, the volatility will sometimes go a totally different direction, and we have found it's just not good to trade then. Also with NinjaTrader, if you have your contracts, your margin will you have to be out by 4:45 or your margin goes up as well. So just on really a day and a half on 10 contracts, that's $5,000 per trade. We made $11,537.50. That's how much this bot would have made over that time period. And if you're running live trades, it will vary just a little bit, but not a whole lot. And we have found that, at least I have, when I go back and look at the strategy and see where the trades have taken, I'll look at it and see how well it actually took off. Like on this one, it would have been nice if we'd had a longer target on this one, because we had 5 here and 5 there. That's at 39, 35, 50, and it went all the way to 68. So that's 13 more points we could have got on that. That would have been nice, but here's the thing. If you are trading this and you're in front of it, you can move these targets. So if you see that we have a long bias here, when this goes into the trade, you can actually stop and move those up. And to give you an example, so this shows 11,537. So I'm going to back this up to, let's see, it's 15. I'm going to back it up to right there. And I'm going to show you how this actually works. So I'm going to slow it down so that I can get in the trades and watch it. Now this strategy works best on a 5-minute time frame, but you can make it any time frame you want. We have just found that on the 5-minute it works really well. So let's wait on this one to take that trade. Okay, so right there is, see, that is, we're going to bring this one down, and I'm going to show you, and you can even raise your stop. So if you wanted to, you could bring your stop right up here, and then you could go ahead and take, you've already taken 5 points there, and I think that one was like 68. So now you wouldn't know this if you're trading, but you can always move this up as you want. So let's say that we go all the way up to 68, and let's do 67.50. And then I'm going to slow this down a little bit. And I think I'm on the right trade that it was doing. But just on this one here, if you see that it is a long bias, you could actually just keep on dragging your stop up even. So you could bring this up to break even if you wanted. You can move this. You cannot use these controls when you're using the bot. If you do, the bot doesn't know what you did. So on this one, we can come back up. We can go ahead and drag it stop to there, and we just keep on moving it right on up. And this one here, we could come right on up. We can do it to there. Now, just on that move right there, we picked up a lot more points. So just because a bot takes the trade, don't mean you can't move these around. A lot of times, you can move your stop up and actually make a little more money because you wouldn't have that drawdown on the stop. So, like if you had your stop went in here originally, let's say it went to there. Well, you know that if it probably drops below this body here, it's probably going to go ahead and keep on going. So you can move your stop up as you're doing it. Now, if you're just turning this on and leaving it on without watching it, you wouldn't be able to do that, of course. But while you're trading it, you can actually move all of these limits to put them where you want. So you could potentially make a lot more money if you raise your limits and everything and manually done it. The bot knows when to get into a trade, and it also knows profit targets. But every trade is different. And what we do is we try to find the average that makes the most money for across several days or weeks or whichever. And as long as you leave it that way, usually you will average out pretty good. But again, this particular one, just on that one trade, you made $9,125 just on that one. But you could have actually raised that first one too. But I like to get the first half of the trade. So if I'm doing 10, I like to get 5 targets real fast. And on this particular one, we did six ticks on it. And that gets us some skin in the game. That way our other, we could go ahead and move it on up where we want. And then we could bring our stop right up and make it, say, break even +1. If we brought it up to right here, then that would get you in the trade better. So we took a trade there, and then went up and hit this one. I mean, from there, that's 34 to there is 37. So you could have got 3 more points on that if you wanted. But all of this is customizable. You can do whatever you want with it in the back end. You can set up your own strategy. You don't have to do the settings that we use. You can develop your own settings and make it trade according to the way you want it to trade. But this is one of the best bots we have. I think it is probably the most consistent bot, and it takes less trades. You can look at this right here, the 5 minute. We made all that money through there, and this was pretty well choppy. So we didn't get any good moves until we got back over in here, and we didn't make the bulk of our money there. I mean, we were making money all through here. So, and actually we come back, it started right here. So we were, right through here, we did okay. And then it didn't really start making the trades until we got back over in here. And then it started making all these trades all through here. So, a lot of times people will show you how good it did in these big moves and such. But this one, you can see, actually did pretty good in chop. So the majority of your trading is going to be chop. And when you look at this right here, it's just a big old stair step down, and then it just rocketed up. So that actually shocked me that it did that Friday. So that's how the bot works, and that is a proven example of how it does trade and what kind of potential money that the bot can actually make. And if you have any questions, let me know. But this is the Topper, SpyBot Topper. Every bot that we sell will come with your membership. So whenever you buy the SpyBot, it comes with all the bots, and then you just choose the one that works best for your strategy. And we have videos on how to use each one of them, how to set them up. Once you buy it, you get that automatically. It's in the courses. So this should help you make a decision based on what you think the value of SpyBot would be. Thank you and have a good day.